The skyline of downtown Toronto really looking wonderful tonight. It's a beautiful evening here on the shores. And
Hey, Kevin.
It sure has. Thanks, DA. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Brown and Hayward, they're the wing. Daniel Tice out there with Jason Tatum. And it's Walker in at the guard position. And for the Raptors, Siakam and Ibaka, the duo down low. Van Vliet out there with Lowry, and it's Anunoby in at the small forward position. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's his first foul. Here's Walker. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Two terrific defenses tonight, Greg. They do it in a variety of ways. It's been hard for either team to score.
You know, strong on ball, in help, in transition, and both coaches doing such a great job of making the adjustments. And listen, the reality is defense still can be a factor in determining who wins and who loses.
And we're seeing it right before our eyes.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
And it goes down 2 points.
He's a well-coordinated athlete who will outwork you. Siakam hustles up the floor on every possession.
Here's Walker. It's not going to go for him. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Anunoby passes to Siakam. Back to Anunoby. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Pass to Ibaka. Clock at 6. Lets it fly from 18. Rebounded by the Celtics.
Fred VanVleet, a weapon from the outside, has a great shot that he can pull up at a moment's notice. He's consistent on catch and shoots as well as off the dribble.
Offensive rebound. The Raptors shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. Free throw good. Serge Ibaka.
A shot blocking man of the world. Ibaka can tell you, not in my house, in at least 4 languages.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Outside, Walker. And that one drops. Walker's got his second bucket tonight.
And with Van Vliet, about half of his shots are from deep.
You're right, GA. That's the #1 part of his offense, of his game right now. He can shoot it deep, but he also can drive it. He shoots a low field goal percentage from those shots because of the distance. But I love Fred VanVleet. He knows how to play.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And slam dunk by Tatum.
You got to close off the lane to the basket. Tatum is just so good at creating angles to attack.
Van Vliet, and the basket is good. Van Vliet's got 5 points so far.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scorers.
Walker against Lowry. Walker goes in, lays it up, and banks it in. 6 points for him.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
Van Vliet against Brown. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
And here's the fast break. Siakam leading the way. Van Vliet can't get that one to fall.
Having a shaky time from the floor, but his teammates have been picking up the slack.
Anunoby kicks to Siakam. And stolen by Hayward. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Man, and Tatum gets up on these alley-oops, has a great grasp of when to attack and exploit the opponent.
Brown against Van Vliet. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Excellent timing on the offensive glass, and Ibaka takes advantage of the second chance opportunity.
Here's Brown. He's off on that one, so the Raptors will take it the other way. Pass to Siakam. And Toronto turns it over again. And some changes here for the Raptors. Marc Gasol's checked in for Ibaka. Norman Powell comes in for Fred VanVleet. And it's Terrence Davis in for Kyle Lowry. Cantor checked in for Boston. Smart comes in for Gordon Hayward. Here's Tatum. Good D by Siakam.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
Oh!
Boy, did he go way up for that one.
Oof. Walker taking his time here. The kick out to Tatum. Walker in the corner. And it's Brown that time on the assist by Walker.
Credit the D for being right on Brown. Ultimately, though, he's just too crafty and too confident down near the hoop.
It's Powell on the wing. Dishes it to Gasol. Outside, Davis. Back to Gasol. Outside, Davis. 1 second left. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. The Raptors out. Pascal Siakam before the game tonight shared his thoughts.
It was always a team, and I think we don't look at one.
And Greg, that's how Siakam plays the game himself.
Versatile, very unselfish, and a franchise player in the making.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
And they have the guys to do it. Play to your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
On the floor for Boston, Williams is out there with Enes Kanter. Then there's Jason Tatum. Then it's Marcus Smart. And it's Wanamaker in at the point. Here's Tatum, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Greg, you've always said to have a winning team, you need franchise players. Talk about the specific qualities you look for in those superstars that can catapult a team to greatness.
It's a great question, Kevin. Talent really isn't enough. You know, whether you lead vocally or by example, the agenda has to be winning. And your best players really define who your team is going to be. So the franchise caliber player is a much needed asset.
5 to shoot. Powell for 3. Rebound by Williams. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, guys, if you can believe it, before Jaylen Brown went to the draft, one executive said the Cal Berkeley star was too smart. Brown says, when athletes are also informative, it can intimidate. We get pushback for our outside interests. The whole shut up and dribble movement is big, and I'm a part of that movement. Guys?
Strong story, DA, there. Thanks.
Marc Gasol working so hard on defense, making sure he gets himself in the airspace of shooters.
Fires for 3. Rebound by Williams.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And there's the bucket from Tatum.
And we'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Boston trailing. Floats it up for Williams. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Powell kicks to Gasol. The pass to Hollis Jefferson. Toronto working the ball around now. Gasol finds Powell. Back to Gasol. Boucher with the ball. Just 4 to shoot. The 3 from Davis. They grabbed their own miss. Celtics have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Got a piece of it. The kick out to Williams. Back to Tatum. Powell with it. Now guarded by Tatum. Now the Raptors moving it up. Here's Boucher. The shot misses. Good D by Williams. And here's Boston. They trail by 1. And Smart with the basket on the assist by Tatum.
A young guy with maturity, awareness, and a feel for the game. Tatum is special. A serious talent when Robert Williams is healthy. He makes his presence felt. Has great length and lift off the floor. Defensively, he protects the rim and even blocks shots out on the perimeter.
Wanamaker the pass to Smart. Left side Tatum. Shoots over Hollis Jefferson. It's good. Now it's a 3-point Boston lead.
You know, still a raw talent, but Williams does have a reliable inside game that continues to get better.
Boucher kicks the foul. Hollis Jefferson passes to Gasol. Rebounded by the Celtics. Williams has got 4 rebounds in this game. And then offensively, Williams is mostly a rim runner at this point. Greg, there are signs that the jumper is coming along.
Yeah, you know, when he was drafted at the end of the first round, there was a lot of talk about rebuilding his shot mechanics. And that's still a work in progress. But where he's really impressed people is with his passing. He has terrific instincts for the game.
Smart, his shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Davis kicks to Gasol. Passes to Powell. And here's Hollis Jefferson. Guarded by Tatum. 6 to shoot. Boucher's shot is off.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And finished off by Williams.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Davis, the pass to Hollis Jefferson. Boucher with the ball. He's guarded by Williams. Boucher kicks to Powell. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Off target from outside. And a close game so far through the first 2.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA. Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. The deepest hole they got themselves into in the opening. And that'll...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum getting it done today.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
I have to credit them for their patience offensively. They understood the matchup, and they took the necessary time to exploit it.
Anunoby and Siakam in at the forward slots. Lowry out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Ibaka in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Walker. Toronto grabs the miss. Now Anunoby. No points in the game yet for him. VanVleet against Brown. And so it's Hayward with it. He'll bring it up for Boston. 3-point lead, and it's good for 2.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The Raptors shooting at a 32% clip from the field. They're just not executing. Lowry feeling it out a bit. To the middle. Here's Ibaka. Count the basket. Ibaka's got 6 points.
If you let Serge get looks in there, he's going to shoot them for a very high percentage.
Here's Walker. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Anunoby's got his 4th rebound in this one. Walker against Lowry. And he drops it in from the low post. Lowry's got his 2nd basket.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start. Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
The Celtics making a switch here. Cantor's checked in.
And you look over the course of Kyle Lowry's career, he's bounced around for quite some time, but boy, has he found a home in Toronto.
And you know, GA, a few summers back, had a chance to leave, but he stayed with the Toronto Raptors. What a decision that was. Reason why? He helped lead this team to their first title. Kyle Lowry's beloved by this franchise. He'll go down as one of the all-time great Raptors.
On a team filled with big wings last year, Walker gave the Celtics a guy with Greg's supreme quickness who could break down the defense when nothing else was there.
And he's that rare commodity, an elite catalyst who doesn't have to dominate the ball to make an impact. That allows room for others to feel empowered out on the floor. It's just one of the many ways Walker makes his teammates better.
Brown the pass to Tice. The shot missing, so the Raptors will take it the other way.
Shaky start to the half. Going 1 for 4. Still trying to find that groove.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
Shot from 12. Count it, and the Celtic lead has been cut to just 1 on the basket from Kyle Lowry.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And a wide open look for Walker. The 19-footer is on the money. Walker's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And he knows what his bread and butter is. Walker embraces the mid-range at a time when not a whole lot of players are featuring that in their game.
It's tipped. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Brown's got the ball, and Hayward with the stuff.
That's why Hayward is considered a complete basketball player. He certainly can get up for these alley-oops.
Lowry kicks to Anunoby. Ibaka, this is to Lowry. Back to Van Vliet. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Siakam's shot is off. Boston leading by 5. Here's Brown. Now the feed to Cantor. Here's Hayward, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
And again, no good by Toronto.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
A pull-up. And the Raptors miss again.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
And another basket for Boston.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Raptors trail by 9. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And it's Lowry penetrating to stop the run. Trying to get open is Ibaka. And the layup is good. Lowry's got 8 points.
And really, Lowry has made his career off delivering through contact. Really one of the strongest point guards in this league.
Here's Brown. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Jason Tatum, he got a lot of the pub last year, and deservedly so. But Jaylen Brown made monstrous strides as well, especially when it came to efficiency.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Marc Gasol's checked in for Ibaka. Hollis Jefferson comes in for OG Anunoby. Powell, he's checked in for Fred VanVleet. And it's Terrence Davis in for Kyle Lowry. And finished off by Gasol.
And it does not take much for Gasol to throw it down. Just feed the big man inside, and he's good to go.
Back to Brown. Cantor, high post, working on Gasol. Here's Brown. Cantor controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Cantor's got the lead up to 9 now for the Celtics.
And usually amongst the leaders in their offensive rebound rate, Cantor gives your team found points off misses.
Powell finds Gasol, makes it off the glass. Gasol's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Great pass to set your man up with a high percentage look.
And we've reached the end of the 3rd. Celtics out in front, leading by 7. And when we return, we'll get the 4th quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You see why they trust him with the ball in his hands. He can make the simple play, and he can pull off the spectacular.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the 4th quarter. Round the small floor with Tatum holding down the 4 spot. Then it's Marcus Smart. Then it's Williams. And it's Wanamaker in at the 1.
Love how Gasol patrols the court, always on the lookout to reject a shot.
Raptors trail by 7. Here's Davis. At the elbow, it's Gasol. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Celtics shooting 59% up to this point. They're working for great shots, and they're hitting them. To the paint. Tries from 10. Gasol with the rebound.
Trying to finish out the game strong. You have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
Hollis Jefferson with it. Williams picks him up. Kicks it out to Siakam. Puts the move on, and it's blocked by Brown, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gasol.
Yeah, just not on the same page. Unfortunate, wasted possession.
Anunoby, he's checked in for Toronto. Kyle Lowry comes in for Norman Powell. Walker's checked in for Boston. Step back and squared up.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off. Just sensational stuff.
Davis, the pass to Gasol. And finished off by Gasol.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
Bucket is good. And the Celtics lead by 7.
And that's where Brown is at his best. A muscular beast who loves finishing strong through the contact.
Outside for Gasol. Back to Lowry. Nice work on the boards. Paying off with the basket. Boston leading by 5. Walker the pass to Tatum. Pass to Williams. Just 5 on the clock. It's 3-pointers off the mark. Raptors have gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Jason Tatum.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And he knocks down the first one. Serge Ibaka is checked in for the Raptors. And then for Boston, Daniel Tice comes in for Williams. And Gordon Hayward is subbed in for Marcus Smart.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Walker the pass to Tice. Back to Walker. Hayward on the wing. Nice ball movement by Boston. Tice inside. Defended by Ibaka. Tice, no good. Anunoby has the open look. And the Raptors miss again. Boston leading by 3. Here's Brown. That's good from 17 feet away. Brown's got 4 this quarter.
And with Brown, it doesn't matter what point in the game it's at. He's ready to shoot whenever and wherever he has the ball in a good spot.
Lowry against Brown. And Lowry has it in the corner. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
Well, if there was a big bucket made in this game, you knew it would come from Lowry.
And for the Celtics, they're shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. Tice kicks to Walker. It's good from long range.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay. This has reached desperation time for them.
For them to have a chance, everything has to go right on both ends from this point on.
That's it, and the Celtic lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Serge Ibaka. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Over in the corner, Brown. Tatum looking around. Back to Brown. 6 on the shot clock. And it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That is his first foul of the game. Fred VanVleet is checked in for Davis. Lowry against Walker. And here's Hayward. And Hayward got the stuff.
Whenever games get close, Hayward is the guy they look for to score the rock. He takes this responsibility very seriously.
7-second difference, shot in game clock. Got it! And now they trail by just 4.
And the shot by Lowry is the definition of clutch. He relishes being the man in these moments.
And Walker kicks to Brown. That 3 off the mark.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
And even if they make it, they need an immediate foul no matter who catches the ball.
Walker dishes to Brown. Back to Walker from deep. And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Moments away as the drama awaits from Atlanta. Thank you for tuning in this Sunday. Hey, Dave.
Hey, Kevin.
Thanks, D.A. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Brown and Hayward, they're the wing. Daniel Tice out there with Jason Tatum. And it's Walker in at the point guard position. And for the Hawks, Young and Herter make up the back. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big man up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor will likely be the victor.
Now here's Walker. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
When the mid-range J is available, believe me, Kemba Walker will take advantage.
Young with no one around. Offline with his 3. Here's Brown, and Brown throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now here's Capella. Out to the wing. Over Tice. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And last season for Capella wasn't that easy. Had his year cut short to injury. Never got the chance to suit up with his new team in the Hawks.
Both free throws good from Capella. And with Capella and the Hawks, both are excited for this season.
And on paper, Capella seems like a great fit. Can finish inside, pairs well with John Collins and Trae Young, and Capella could be the difference maker to get this team back in the playoffs.
Nice ball movement by Boston. Just 5 to shoot. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Collins. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And that's a tough shot for an athletic big man like Collins. Finishing through contact is something you've got to be able to do.
Now here's Walker, and good that time. Walker's got his second bucket.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach.
Oh, that was worth the price of admission.
We've got to get this guy in the dunk contest. Jaylen Brown taking flight with that insane athleticism.
Capella with it, out guarded by Tatum. Collins wide open, he fires, sinks the three-pointer. Collins has got 5 now.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially. That's a finish for the purists out there. The lightest of touches on the finger roll.
And stolen by Tatum. Walker the pass to Brown. Back to Walker. The shot's good. Brown making the play. 8 points for Walker.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
And here comes Walker leading the fast break. And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Reddish, he's checked in for the Hawks. Boston also with the sub. Smart's checked in for Gordon Hayward. Deft touch on the alley-oop.
Oh my goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. Walker against Young. Reddish the pass to Capella. The kick out to Young. Puts up a 3. Rebound Boston. Here's Tatum. Here's Smart. The kick out to Tatum. Pass to Walker. Here's Brown. Hunter grabs the miss. Young dishes to Collins. And no good that time. And the Celtics going the other way now. Smart against Young. And the pass to Tice. It's stolen by Reddish. Tries from 7. In deep, Hunter drops it in.
And what I admire about Hunter is that opportunistic attitude. This kid just makes things happen.
And Walker kicks to Tatum. Pass to Tice. Back to Walker. Passes it to Tice. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Back to Young. Dishes to Capella. Pass to Reddish. Now Collins. It's Young on the wing. It's rebounded by Tice.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Fast break. Here they come. And the dunk by Capella.
It doesn't get any easier than this. Capella's work ethic is what allows him to get those dunks.
Tice finds Walker. Fires from the wing. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Kemba Walker firing on all. And before the game, we checked in with Marcus Smart, who told us how.
I'm the youngest of 4 boys, so.
And no question, Smart is considered one of the toughest guys, Greg, in the NBA.
You have to love his passion, his willingness to sacrifice his body for the team on a nightly basis.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And when you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what do you think?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
On the court right now for the Celtics. Smart and Brown outside on the wings. Williams is out there with Enes Kanter. And it's Wanamaker in at the point.
And Doris, much has been made of Brown's improvement offensively, and rightly so. But when you ask Coach Stevens about him, he always goes back to his defense.
Well, it's never a surprise for the coach that is the first and foremost thing on their mind. At 6'7" with a 7-foot wingspan, that incredible athleticism, Jaylen Brown can guard the elite wings in this league, and he holds his own and competes at a high level. It's a must-have for any championship team.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. The first one falls. And Greg, you play with some big personalities. Talk about the best way to manage egos and conflicts in the locker room. That's a very interesting topic.
No doubt about it. You know, Kev, first thing you learn from middle school on, your team is your family. And let's face it, all families have spats, and so do teams. You just learn to never personalize those things, never leave any stone unturned. Like, don't let things fester. When there are issues, you address them. And if you're not taking things personally, you tend to be able to work through whatever issues you may come in front of.
Good advice. The Hawks making a switch here. Fernando's checked in. Teague can't hit.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Hayward, it's good on the putback. Hayward's got the lead up to 7 now for Boston.
Well, there's length and athleticism when you're talking about Gordon Hayward, and that lets him get to the offensive window.
Williams with the block. Smart finds Hayward. Atlanta with the rebound. Pass break here. Here come the Hawks. Here's Fernando. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from. Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Here's Wanamaker. Smart on the wing. Here's Williams. Smart wide open. He fires. And that one's on target from the wing.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Here's Bembry. Jones trying to get open. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Bembry.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
For three, Hayward. No good on that one. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Bembry the pass to Fernando. No good on that one. Nice D from Williams. Celtics leading by 6. And there's the pass to Wanamaker. Back to Hayward. Pulls up from the corner. And Jones pulls it down.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
Ahead for the finish. And finished off by Williams.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down.
Bembry the pass to Jones. Over Williams. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And he makes the first. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Collins checked in for Bruno Fernando. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Kevin Huerter. Reddish, he's checked in for DeAndre Bembry. Young is subbed in for T. And a new group in for the Celtics. Cantor checked in for Robert Williams. Daniel Tice comes in for Williams. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Gordon Hayward. And Walker subbed in for Smart. Here's Walker. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for Jones. The Celtics also with a sub. Brown, he's checked in for Brad Wanamaker.
And moving to a star-laden team last year, Walker continued to produce as he always has.
And the scoring average may have gone down, but that was totally expected. This has been a seamless integration of Kemba Walker. Coach Stevens has got to get some credit here. You allow Kemba Walker to play to his strengths, but you also allow him to thrive in the team situation with other talent.
And it's Hunter with the jam.
How about the vision from the crafty little guard? Young excels at realizing when his guys have clean looks.
The Celtics working the ball around now. And Walker kicks to Cantor. And here's Tatum for 3. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Young with the ball. Cantor covering. Young inside. Working on Walker. Young's shot is good.
He's smart at using the screen there to just create space. Young, very reliable in that pick and roll.
It's Brown on the wing. Off target with his 3. The Hawks trail by 13. Here's Collins. And Cantor pulls it down. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Tice. It's stolen by Capella. And Young, here we go. And so it's Boston. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, can't tell Kemba Walker was the story in the first quarter. He had 11 points and 2 assists. And that's a...
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. What a game we're seeing from Kemba Walker.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young and Huerter make up the backcourt. And it's Capella in at the 5 spot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
The very definition of an unselfish star. Kemba Walker doing work with the pass.
Here's Capella. And stolen by Hayward. Here's Walker. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Walker's got 13.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Hunter, no good. Boston leading by 17. Oh, Tatum in position. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Wow, how about the long arms and the timing of Jason Tatum on the alley-oop? Nice.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Here's Young. It's deflected. Throws it up high. And slam dunk by Tatum.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
You gotta like seeing this from Young, wanting to prove he's more than just a jump shooter.
Walker finds Tatum. Back to Walker. Stolen by Collins. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. And it's Hunter with the jam.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling. In his career, surprising some scouts, Tatum's hit a high percentage of his threes. The difference last year, he took a whole lot more of them.
He understood, Greg, that his game needed to be more efficient. Far fewer mid-range, long-range twos. He almost doubled the number of three-point attempts from the year before, and that was by design. This guy understands success in the modern NBA, plays at the rim, and plays from 3.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Out to Hayward. Back to Tatum. Pass to Tice. Now Walker. Now Tice. 6 points for him. 5 on the clock. Young with the ball. He's picked up by Walker. Collins dishes to Young. Back to Collins. Out to the right wing. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Tice. Tice has got his 6th rebound on the night. Over in the corner, Brown lets it go with a 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Brown's got 12.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
And the shot is good.
You know, they work the ball into ideal position there to get the high-quality look.
On offense, here are the Celtics. They're on a 16-6 run. And Walker kicks to Hayward. And here's Walker. 15 points in the game.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Yes, that goes in.
I'll tell you, he's been much better in the second half. He's taking smarter shots. He's looking more comfortable. And guess what? He's in a groove.
Collins against Tice. Walker the pass to Tatum. Yep, that one goes in there. Tatum's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half, sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Capella, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Jaylen Brown.
And the defense Capella provides is huge. I mean, a legitimate shot blocking threat who also rebounds the ball at an efficient rate.
And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for John Collins. Reddish comes in for Hunter. Andre Bembry's checked in for Kevin Huerter. And it's Teague in for Young. And a new group in for the Celtics. Cantor checked in for Daniel Tice. Williams comes in for Gordon Hayward. Smart's checked in for Jaylen Brown. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Walker.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And Wanamaker gets it to go.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
And so it's the Boston Celtics holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. From the field, they have been out. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And a look at the five for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. Tatum out there with Williams. Then it's Enes Kanter. Then it's Langford. And it's Wanamaker in at the point. Greg, who would you choose as the best defenders of the NBA pick and roll?
Oof. That is a tough one. This will surprise some people. Nikola Jokic is one of the better big men defending the pick and roll, in part because of his instincts. You know, he doesn't impress me in terms of his physical attributes, but his mind and the ability to anticipate, having a sense of how perimeter players play the game. He's a guy that's terrific. I'll give you an oldie but goodie in Andre Iguodala. He's still terrific. And I pick bigger guys because you've got to be able to switch that and guard smaller players. And you know, at the center and the swing position, those are two guys that still are very reliable.
And Reddish with the slam.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
Well, that's how you drive your point home right there. Kanter kicks to Tatum. Back to Kanter. Right side Tatum. And stolen by Dedmon. Here's Bembry. He feeds it to Reddish. Can't get it to fall.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Tatum wide open. He fires one. The offensive rebound. Langford dishes to Williams. Tatum passes to Kanter. Nice ball movement by Boston. The second chance effort. It's blocked. Now here's Teague. Pass to Bembry. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And the first one at the line is good. So for the Hawks, Jones checked in for Bruno Fernando. Young is subbed in for Teague. And then for Boston, Gordon Hayward's checked in for Williams. Jaylen Brown comes in for Langford. And Walker's subbed in for Brad Wanamaker. The shot's good from Gordon Hayward.
Listen, the jumper is a key weapon for this team. When Gordon Hayward's effective with it, their offense becomes more efficient. Simple as that.
Dedmon's shot is off, and there's the foul. It's on Dwayne Dedmon. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Atlanta making some changes. Collins comes in for Dwayne Dedmon, and Kevin Huerter subbed in for Bembry. Daniel Tice is checked in for Boston. Hayward kicks to Walker. To the middle, wants to get it to Tatum and does. Can't connect from short range. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. And Reddish with the slam.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Outside Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
Well, if he gets near the cup, Jason Tatum will leave, no doubt. Woohoo!
It's Collins with the drive, and finished off by Collins.
And a long windup and strong follow-through on the one-hand jam.
Yeah, he's not going to mess that one up. And Walker kicks to Hayward. The dish now to Tatum. Back to Hayward. Brown outside. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Hayward's got his fourth assist with that last one here tonight. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. On its way from Young for two. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tatum's got his fifth rebound in this one.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Celtics.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Kemba Walker.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy, in attack mode all evening.
Young up top. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Outside, Walker. Hayward on the wing. Jones against Tice. With a step back, and it's Boston with another.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Young. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
An easy 2 points on the layup.
You know, showing he's able to finish on the drive, I really enjoy watching Young take that initiative and capitalize.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. A result. David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks. And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting five. It's an exciting Sunday night edition of the NBA. It's all yours.
Kevin, thanks. The Celtics.
David, he has been a great addition. Thanks for that report. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. And it's Tice in at the 5 spot. And for Golden State, Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Draymond Green is out there with Chris. And it's Wiggins in at the 3 slot. Now here's Curry. No good off the back of the rim.
Oh, he found the open space from mid-range. Just maybe rushed his release a little bit.
He had a nice open look right there.
What speed in transition. Brown just slashing down the court for the high percentage shot. You talk about an unsung hero, Daniel Tice. Last off season, he agreed to a 2-year deal with the Celtics worth $10 million. Just another great signing by Danny Ainge.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Chris, and Chris throws it down.
An unselfish wing who continues to evolve as a playmaker. Wiggins shows he's more than just a scorer. And see, when you look at all that Tice provides for this team, it's amazing he doesn't get more credit.
Well, you're right, Jay, but he is surrounded by great players who deserve to attract the limelight. But he can rebound, defend, set picks. He can stretch the floor, and every year he continues to improve.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
Woo, one of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now here's Curry. That one misses. 3 shots all come up empty. A shot by Hayward, wide open, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
And the poise of Hayward sizes up the D, stops, and pops.
Curry kicks to Thompson. Dishes to Wiggins. Outside Curry. A 3-pointer, no good.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
And Hayward with the stuff.
Oh, impressive ball handling from Tatum. I mean, attracts the other team's focus and then finds the open man.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Now here's Curry. Pass to Chris. Back to Curry. Lots of room. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
Using so many devices to get his shot. I mean, that time Curry on the catch and shoot.
Brown outside. Hayward on the wing. Shoots over Curry. Gordon Hayward again. Hayward's got 6 points. Greg, not all drafts are the same in terms of talent. 2019 was a year to remember.
No doubt about it. I mean, transcendent talent at the top. You think of Zion and Ja, both could be future league MVPs. And the irony is that those 2 guys were teammates in high school. Go figure.
Go figure is right.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
The Warriors shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And the winner's mentality Wiggins has is commendable. A hard worker who wants to keep improving.
Boston making a switch here. Enes Kanter's checked in for Daniel Tice. Williams comes in for Tatum. Marcus Smart's checked in for Gordon Hayward. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Walker. Now here's Smart. There's the pass to Wanamaker. Here's Brown. And then Brown with the dunk.
Oh, you gotta love the explosiveness. Brown just eating up any lane to the basket he sees.
Kanter against Wiggins. Right wing. Here's Pascal. Here's Looney. Taken away by Williams. Here's Smart. Andrew Wiggins grabs the board.
He's not an easy man to stop when he's attacking the basket. The D doing everything he can.
And the basket by Pascal.
His offensive skill set is off the charts. He has more than a few ways to punish.
Kanter, high post. Passes it to Wanamaker. He kicks to Smart. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And not only is Smart one of the best defenders in the league, Greg, he's also one of the most versatile players in the NBA.
Yeah, when you talk about players who can guard 1 through 5, it's usually referring to Kawhi, PG-13, or Giannis. But Smart at 6'4" has the strength, the anticipation, and the toughness to hold his own against anyone. It's remarkable.
And it's Brown missing.
He doesn't get the finish, but the D's got to be quicker to rotate and stop him from getting to the rim.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And just a shade over 70% from the line a season ago. That's an area I'm sure he wants to improve.
And both free throws good for Wiggins. Boston leading by 5. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Williams passes to Wanamaker. Smart on the wing. The Celtics working the ball around now. Williams attacking. Shot clock at 5. Smart dishes to Williams. And here's Brown outside. The Warriors pull it in. Here's Smilagic. No good on the last second attempt there. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Celtics. And earlier we spoke with Klay Thompson about the value of
I realized how easy it is to get looks from him using his.
Greg, you think about the championships they've won together. Incredible connection between these two.
Yeah, I mean, they have different styles, play different positions, but both are tough, competitive, and step up when it matters most.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, yeah, this is their preferred pace, and it's gotten them out to an early lead.
We've got Eric Paschall, and it's Smilagic in at the 5, down low. That's the Warriors' 5. Celtics leading by 7. And then Brown with the dunk.
You gotta love how Brown finishes strong, driving fast and hard to the cup for the rim rocking Shazam.
Here's Poole. Here's Smilagic. It's hauled in by Wanamaker. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. And finished off by Brown.
What an athletic play from Brown, showing off his mad hops on his jam.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
It's stolen by Brown. Here's Smart. Back to Wanamaker. Smart passes to Wanamaker. Brown feeling it out a bit. Shot clock at 6. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Greg is a point guard. What is it you like to see from that position on the floor?
I think first and foremost, leadership. It's so valuable at that spot. And, you know, you always got to have your head high because your teammates are feeding off what you put forth in terms of your body language and enthusiasm. So, you know, the typical stuff about organizing the offense and setting the tone on the defensive end, that stuff's important as well. But so much of how you carry yourself out on the floor when you deal with adversity and you know that you're going to is really paramount.
Daniel Tice is checked in for Williams. It's Curry outside. And Boston with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Tatum. And the layup's good off the glass. Tatum's got his first points of the game.
The anticipation, the length. Tatum maximizes the opportunity on both ends.
Green finds Paschall. Back to Green. And stolen by Tatum. Hayward left side. Over Chris. And stolen by Chris. Now the Warriors moving it up. Thompson way outside. Good on the three-point shot. Thompson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Celtics leading by 12. And we hear a player's attacking rehab. You know, Greg, by all accounts, Klay took it to another level.
He said he hadn't stopped working since the 3rd day after the NBA Finals. There was even some talk of him coming back toward the end of the year, but the Warriors quickly shut that down, knowing how much he means to this franchise.
Here's Pascal following the bucket by the Celtics. The feed now to Green, and it's Curry at the elbow. The three ball. Thompson from long range, and another three for Golden State.
Perfect shooting form, something Thompson's known for. I mean, when he's hitting the open shot, he operates at another level.
And Walker kicks to Tatum. Back to Walker. Curry with the steal. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. From deep three-point range, they get the rebound. Outside for Curry. Fires the three. And no good. Walker with some nice D.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Oh, terrific timing on that play. I mean, Hayward has great chemistry with his teammates.
Pass to Curry. From the arc. Again, Curry missing.
The defense has done a good job of forcing him into tough shots this quarter.
And Wanamaker has it in the corner. Back to Tatum. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
Now, here's Pascal. And Green now, top of the key. It's Curry outside. And the Warriors miss again.
If his performance this quarter is any indication, I don't think he's the one who's going to let them out of the hole.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Down low, it's stolen by Tice. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Tatum, and the dunk by Tatum.
Refusing to let the defender alter his shot. Tatum's focus and drive, it's what helps him finish hard shots.
Curry attacking. Got a piece of it. Pass to Chris. They kick it out to Green to end the run. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Hayward. And Tice throws it down.
And just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the putback.
And GA, strong work all around. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. A tremendous game we're seeing from Jaylen Brown. He had 13 points and 1. That's all for now.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been a clinic out there by Jaylen Brown.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the floor for Boston, Brown and Hayward, they're the wing. Daniel Tice out there with Jason Tatum. And it's Walker in at the point guard position. Curry. Count that one. Curry's got his second basket.
Such confidence from Curry. I mean, you watch him take it inside, you think he were a bigger player.
Hayward on the wing. Shoots over Curry. Outside Tatum. Back to Hayward. There's the three. Tatum's shot is off.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Outside for Curry. From past the arc. Connects from three-point range. Curry's got 5 points in the quarter.
How do you guard this guy in the pick and roll? I mean, Curry puts so much pressure on you. He has the ball on the string. Playing the revenge card right there. Trying to get those 3 points right back. Didn't work.
And looking at Curry's stats, one thing that jumps out, and it may be a little surprising, for the last 3 seasons, he's averaged over 5 rebounds a game.
Brown the pass to Tice. And Tice throws it down.
Oh, what incredible precision. Brown cutting the D to pieces with his passing.
Warriors trail by 20. Curry gets the bucket. Curry's got 9. And those rebounding numbers, GA, just speak to Curry's overall impact.
And when you look at Steph's size and the amount of time he spends on the perimeter, there's no way he should be cleaning the glass like that. But you can't teach heart and you can't teach instinct, and he has both.
Thompson finds Curry. Golden State moving it around. On the wing, Green. Outside for Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Walker the pass to Tice. In the corner. Tatum with it. Brown outside. The pass to Tice. Over Chris. The kick out to Tatum. And the 3 off target. And it's the Warriors' ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Wiggins passes to Chris. Thompson in the corner. No good on the triple. And Walker's got the ball here for Boston. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. And Tice throws it down.
And you know Tatum has the capacity to do this. I mean, he makes plays even when he's not scoring.
Outside Curry. Drains the three-pointer. Curry's got 13 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Walker with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Back to Walker. Tice in the high post. Working on Chris. And it's the Warriors on the break. Curry's got the ball. And a miss there on the triple. Celtics leading by 14. Here's Brown. The shot comes out, and Golden State will come the other way. Curry is inside. Working on Walker. Left side Curry. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Oh, and you can't let Curry have that. Yet, what do you do to stop him?
For Boston, they've gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in. Oh, he delivers that with force.
I cannot believe that. That's amazing, the creativity, and you see how fluid an athlete Tatum is.
Curry with another miss. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. On its way from Hayward for 2. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Hayward's got 10 points.
His teammates keep getting him the ball in his favorite spots. He's done a lot for his shooting percentage.
Passes to Chris. On the wing, Green. Outside for Curry. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. And so it's the Boston Celtics in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Makes it a tough play to defend because you also have to guard against him taking it himself.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. We've got Eric Paschall, and it's Smailagic in at the power forward position. That's the Warriors 5. You know, winning that championship as you did, Greg, for UNLV, many people don't remember you played much of that season with a broken jaw.
Well, Kevin, I don't remember much of it, to be honest with you. It was pretty hazy. I lost 19 pounds over the course of the season. Championship night, I was 168 pounds.
No kidding.
Yeah. I was wired shut for 8 weeks. Did miss a game, but I tell you what, I don't know if I would do that today. But, you know, it did turn out well with the championship.
As I recall, you broke it against Fresno State, correct?
Yes, got my legs taken out from under me and broke the fall with my face.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Ouch. Stephen Curry's checked in for the Warriors. And a change for the Celtics. Walker's checked in for Williams. Curry outside. Drills the three-pointer. Curry's got 20 points.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and they aren't just chucking up anything. I mean, they're doing a great job of creating quality looks.
Here's Walker, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Lets a floater go. Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game, that sixth sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
Looney kicks to Curry. And another three for Golden State.
I guess he just needed a little break because since halftime, he's been raining triples.
Pass to Smart. Celtics passing it around. Here's Brown. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
Oh, you love the level of concentration Brown maintains. I mean, taking the hit well and finishing in style.
It's Curry outside, and another three for Golden State.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break. Outside,
Smart. Pass to Brown. To the inside. Now Smart. Clock at 6. And it's Walker penetrating. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. It's Curry outside. Goes back up. And the basket pool. Outside Curry. Pascal kicks to Curry. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Some changes for Boston. Jason Tatum comes in for Williams. And Gordon Hayward is subbed in for Jaylen Brown. Boston leading by 11. They double-team Walker. Cantor finds Smart for 3. Hayward. That's no basket. His third miss in 8 tries. Thompson passes to Pascal. Here's Curry with the 3. Hayward grabs the board. And so it's Hayward with it. He'll bring it up with the Celtics. And the dunk by Tatum.
Oh, nice look there from Smart, finding the open man.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Passes it to Pascal. Kicks it to Thompson. Drops in the tray.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
Well, as long as they're hitting like this, how can you blame them? They're on a tear.
Cantor trying to free himself up. Shot's good by Walker. And the Celtics lead by 12.
This is the thing about Walker. He will challenge you from the perimeter. He will challenge you inside also.
Out to the right wing. Pascal with the ball. He's picked up by Walker. Thompson from long range. Curry passes to Chris. Three-pointer. The shot, no good. Now the Celtics take it the other way.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Celtics.
Two great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Jason Tatum.
Well, the best work he did came on the boards. Nobody could match his intensity. His rebounding played a big role in this win.
Cantor kicks to Walker. Here's Hayward, and it's Boston with another.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, I love how they play for one another out there. No signs of selfishness. They're just a total team effort.
High arcing shot from outside the arc. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's his first foul.
Marcus Smart.
Here's Bowman, guarded by Green. Looney down low. Here's Bowman. The three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. The John Hancock Tower rising above the bustling city of Boston and its tree-lined streets. Welcome, sports. D.A., take it away.
Kevin, thanks very much.
Thank you, D.A. Well, great fans and players alike are excited for tonight. This is just not another game on the schedule.
Clash of the Titans in this one. This will be a great test for both teams.
So let's take a look at the Toronto Raptors starting lineup. Siakam and Ibaka, the duo down low. Lowry out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 spot. And for the Celtics, Brown and Hayward, they're the wings. Daniel Tice out there with Jason Tatum. And it's Walker in at the point. Hayward finds Brown. From 6 away, the basket good off the assist from Hayward.
And this is why you gave Hayward big money, not just a score in this offense.
VanVleet against Brown. For 3. And that's good. Fred VanVleet for 3.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Now Walker. About a minute played so far here in the first. Over in the corner, Brown. 6 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Ibaka. And here they come. Here's Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
A good find by Kyle Lowry. Doesn't always get enough credit for his vision.
And as he gets deeper into his career, Serge Ibaka's shooting continues to improve. What a great job he's done of changing how he scores.
It's very impressive because a late bloomer Serge Ibaka has been on the offensive end. Let's look at last season, his highest point per game average, and he's in his 11th NBA season. That still has great efficiency on the offensive end, but sometimes he's overlooked as a scorer on this team.
Now here's Walker. Brown outside. And Walker kicks to Tice. And the rejection by Ibaka.
And that's how you do it. Ibaka still able to surprise people very quick off the floor.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Brown against VanVleet. Lets it go from deep. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by VanVleet. Cantor checked in for Boston. Marcus Smart comes in for Gordon Hayward. And then for Toronto, Marcus Saul's checked in for Ibaka. Rondé Hollis-Jefferson comes in for OG Anunoby. Davis is subbed in for Kyle Lowry. And finished off by Brown.
And really, Brown is astonishing when he takes it inside. The defense does not know what to do with it.
Toronto leading by 3. Gasol looking around, down low, and taken away by Brown. They're running. Great D that time from VanVleet. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Stolen by Walker. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. That one, no good. Now Toronto takes it the other way. To the middle, here's Smart, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And some of what Smart gives this team doesn't always show up in the stat sheet, but he makes plays that help you win.
Some changes for Boston. Robert Williams is checked in for Cantor. Williams comes in for Jaylen Brown. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Walker. Chris Boucher's checked in for the Raptors. Norman Powell comes in for Fred VanVleet. Now here is Davis. To the paint, Williams with the steal. Here's Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
How about Tatum there with the finish with some authority above the rim?
Powell, no one around him. They get it back.
The uncanny ability to time the tip in. He does this night in and night out.
Tatum passes to Smart. Back to Tatum. The Celtics working the ball around now. Smart on the wing. Lays it up off the glass.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
To the inside. Gasol kicks to Boucher. Davis, the pass to Powell. Over in the corner, Gasol. 5 on the clock. The Raptors need to get a shot off. Here's Wanamaker. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Tatum. That one a little long.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Here's Wanamaker. This is his first free throw of the game.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Good on both.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Lowry looking around to the middle. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Celtics. And earlier we got a few words from Marc Gasol regarding
the way he plays defensively. You know what he stands.
And of course, Gasol and Leonard won the championship together in 2019, largely, Greg, because of their ability to play defense and get stops.
And 2 former defensive players of the year on the same team. That's going to be your foundation. But both guys were tremendous at the other end as well, albeit in different ways.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And the Celtics guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Winning the turnover battle here early on, and you see that reflected in the score.
Hayward out there with Williams. Then it's Marcus Smart. Then there's Daniel Tice. And it's Wanamaker in at the point guard position. That's the Boston 5. Greg, did you know when you were playing that you'd eventually want to call games, be in the broadcast table?
Kevin, no idea. I didn't have any clue. And quite honestly, didn't really think that there was a career that one could have in terms of broadcasting. You know, because cable was just kind of coming on as I was retiring. You didn't have your own network and the things that we take for granted now. So looking back on it, no, but boy, am I glad I did.
I am glad you did too. You probably don't remember this. Doc Rivers and I were doing a game. You came over to say hi to the 2 of us. Went back out on the floor. Doc nudges me and said he'll be great in TV someday. So we saw it then.
He's a good mind. The man knows what he's talking about. The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far. Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
And so Ibaka will bring it up for Toronto. Great communication on the alley-oop.
Oh, that's great awareness. That's a great pass. Credit Siakam and the work he's done to understand where everyone is in this offense.
That one goes. Count it.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Lowry against Walker. Left side Lowry.
I'm not sure the defense affected that shot. That was just a blown gimme.
Hayward. Toronto grabs the miss. And stolen by Hayward. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
There's the awareness of Hayward. Senses everything around him, knows where to get his points.
Cantor against Lowry. That's tipped. Inside. Back to Wanamaker. Hayward outside. Shoots over Anunoby. Offensive rebound.
And usually amongst the leaders, in the offensive rebound rate. Cantor gives your team found points off misses.
Now here is Lowry. Here's Ibaka. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Well, Greg, Pascal Siakam won Most Improved Player in the league in 2019, and as we've talked about, had a case for it again in the 2020 voting.
I tell you, Siakam's play jumped so much again. He deserved the recognition. He continued to press himself to be an elite forward. Rare for a former MIP winner to even be considered for the award more than once.
And a fast break now for the Celtics. Rebound by the Raptors. Ibaka's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Stolen by Cantor. Down low. Tice, no good.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off, and sometimes that's all it takes.
Here's Walker after Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago. There's 53 seconds left in the second quarter, and it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
So Boston ends up going with a new group. Now here is Davis. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Over to the wing. Hollis Jefferson with it. Picked up by Brown. The 3 from Davis. It doesn't go for him. Now Boston takes it the other way. Here's Tatum. Rebound by the Raptors. Fast break Toronto. Davis has got the ball. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Brown finds Tatum. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
And you get the sense Tatum is used to getting hit when he's penetrating inside. It almost seems as if he embraces those challenges.
Van Vliet can't get it to go. Got it up. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And some good. Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
We welcome you. Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. They ended the period holding on to a slip. And that.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. The Celtics with the lead, and on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. Anunoby and Siakam in at the forward slots. Red Van Vliet out there with Lowry, and it's Ibaka in at the pivot, manning the middle. Now, here's Tice. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
The deceptive athleticism of Hayward catches defenders off guard. He can certainly throw it down.
Anunoby against Hayward. Anunoby kicks to Lowry. Trying to get open is Ibaka. Lowry can't get it to go.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
The confident spirit of Hayward. When the D backs off him, he torches them with the pull-up.
Here's Lowry after Gordon Hayward's bucket. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Here's Walker, and another basket for Boston.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Lowry up top, passes it to Siakam. It's stolen by Brown, and here comes Hayward, leading the fast break. And the layup's good off the glass. Tatum's got the lead up to 7 now for Boston.
Talented, driven, he puts constant pressure on your defense.
For 3, Van Vliet. Rebounded by the Celtics.
shaky start to the half. Going 1 for 4. Still trying to find that groove.
Brown dishes to Walker. Count it. Walker's got 8 points.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Siakam kicks to Van Vliet. That one goes in.
We talk about Siakam's versatility. Great timing and location on the pass.
Walker surveying the floor. And he makes good on the layup. Walker's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Here's Lowry. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Lowry is just a ball of muscle out there. He has no problem taking a hit like that and still finishing.
Walker goes in over Lowry. And again, it's Kemba Walker. 12 points for him. Greg, I think of you in a New York Knicks uniform, legendary arena you played in. What was that experience like?
Kevin, intense. I remember the first time I suited up in a preseason game. We played the Dallas Mavericks. Both teams went up and down the court 3 times and nobody scored, and the fans started booing. And that's when I knew this is a little bit different. You better bring your A game.
And thicker skin, correct?
That too, yeah. And fortunately, there was no social media or internet back then. Goodness gracious.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Fast break Toronto. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
He's gone from undrafted to a champion. Fred VanVleet has come a long way, and he's not done yet, in my opinion.
So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Robert Williams, he's checked in for Daniel Tice. Williams comes in for Jason Tatum. Marcus Smart's checked in for Gordon Hayward. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Walker. And Toronto will go for a different look here. Marc Gasol's checked in for Ibaka. Chris Boucher comes in for Pascal Siakam. Andre Hollis-Jefferson, he's checked in for OG Anunoby. And it's Terrence Davis in for Kyle Lowry. And here are the Raptors now after the basket by Boston. Van Vliet finds Gasol. The layup missed. Here's the Celtics with the ball. They're on an 18-7 run. There's Brown with the 3. Offensive rebound.
And all second half, they haven't gotten stops with any consistency.
Raptors trail by 14. 56 seconds left in the third. And there it is for him. Van Vliet's got 5 points now this quarter. The Celtics shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. Wanamaker the pass to Brown. Back to Wanamaker. Brown outside. Shoots over Hollis-Jefferson. That doesn't go either for Brown.
It's amazing. All night he's been out of sync on the offensive end, yet they continue to lead.
And here we go again. The Celtics in transition. Up the court they go. And it's Williams throwing it down.
He's so explosive around the basket. Williams, when the pass is on target, expect him to finish with the rim wrap.
Van Vliet passes to Boucher. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. The kick out to Brown. With 1 on the clock. Misses there. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Celtics lead by 12. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with... And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Walker and Smart, the guards. Williams is out there with Enes Kanter. And it's Brown in at the 3. That's the Boston 5. And there's the whistle, called a clear path foul there. Yep. And he'll shoot 2 at the line. The first free throw is good.
You know, he just plays with such tenacity. on both ends. Williams is a rising talent who wants to prove he belongs.
So it's Boston now. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Here's Hollis Jefferson. Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game, that sixth sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
Cantor's shot is off.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
And that'll be Toronto as it goes out of bounds. Raptors retain possession.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Jaylen Brown. Siakam is checked in for the Raptors. And Walker kicks to Williams. Shoots. Siakam pulls it in. Raptors trail by 14. Davis drives in. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. And Cantor throws it down.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Powell, the pass to Gasol. And finished off by Gasol.
And it does not take much for Gasol to throw it down. Just feed the big man inside, and he's good to go.
Tatum finds Cantor. Celtics passing it around. Williams passes to Cantor. Back to Williams. Bounce pass from Tatum. 6 to shoot. And it's off from three-point range. The Raptors have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. And stolen by Tatum. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. And Cantor throws it down.
And how about the quick hands there by Tatum? Terrific anticipation as he comes up with that steal and able to convert that defense into offense.
Davis kicks to Powell. Davis up top, guarded by Smart. Shot clock at 6. Powell dishes to Davis. Looking for Gasol. He gets it there. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And the Celtics making a change here. Hayward's checked in. Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Toronto. Lowry against Walker. Over Lowry. Boston, no good that time either. Raptors trail by 16. And it's Davis missing. For Boston, they've gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Back to Cantor. Left side, Smart. Pass to Tatum. Outside, Walker. Cantor kicks to Hayward. From deep. And it's Lowry with the rebound. It's Powell on the wing. To the paint. Here's Davis. Rebound, Boston. 1:58 left to play in the final quarter. Here's Tatum. The layup off target. Toronto shooting from the field. 44%, not bad. Here's Davis. The pass to Siakam. Outside, Davis. He kicks it to Powell. Gasol inside. Tatum on him. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Daniel Tice is checked in for Boston. Raptors also changing it up. Serge Ibaka has checked in for Gasol. OG Anunoby comes in for Norman Powell. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Terrence Davis. Tatum against Siakam. Walker with a clean look. No good on the 3. Raptors trail by 16.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Celtics.
The blocking really turned things into their favor this time.
Great timing, anticipation. They got the blocks, and that definitely changed the momentum of this game.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Gordon Hayward.
Every inch of the floor was his tonight as he came out and injected an energy into every play.
Hayward can hit.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Here's Walker. That shot off the mark. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Anunoby passes to Siakam. Here's Van Vliet. Great D that time from Tatum. Guys, they have a really solid lead at this point.
Definitely, and they haven't faced much resistance.
Hayward can hit. And here again, the Raptors in transition. Up the court they go. Siakam left side. And the shot goes in.
Strong finish. Siakam with great balance, able to complete the play through contact.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they...
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And the Hawks with a confident look as they go into the arena.
Hey, Kevin, thank you.
Both capable, D.A. Thank you. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Young and Herter make up the back. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. And it's Capella in at the center, locking down the middle. And for Boston, Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. And it's Tice in at the 5. Tatum looking around. Here's Brown, and it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Well, don't you love the way Jaylen Brown is squaring up in the mid-range? This guy's getting his feet under him, his pre-shot preparation outstanding.
Now, here is Young, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Stolen by Collins. And here's the break. Here's Herter. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, as soon as you recognize the size mismatch, you have to attack.
Outside Tatum. Down low. And Tice throws it down.
Well, you can tell there's a team-first mentality with the young gun Jason Tatum working to find the open teammate. Nice.
Now, here's Collins. Here's Herter. And there's the feed to Capella. No good that time.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Tice against Collins. And Tice throws it down.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Here's Capella. Lays it up and banks it in.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Now here's Walker. Steps back and fires. Rebounded by Capella.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Here's Herter. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Atlanta shooting their first free throws here for the night. And he knocks down the first one. And he makes both free throws. For Boston, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Young outside. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
You just can't leave anyone open around Young. He's very capable of spotting his uncovered teammates.
Celtics trail by 4, and the second season for Trae Young, just unreal. Pulling off amazing performances at such a young age. Greg, just how good do you think he can be?
You know, Kevin, Young will be viewed as a top point guard in this league for a long time. When it's all said and done, might be one of the best point guards in league history. Certainly is on his way to being one of the best shooters to ever play.
Walker the pass to Tice. 1:53 left here in the opening quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Tatum. And oh, he jams it right over Clint Capella. Wow.
I tell you, this guy is capable of some amazing finishes. Jason Tatum, my goodness.
Young taking his time here. And he uses the glass on the layup.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Outside, Walker. Tatum on the wing. He's guarded by Collins, and the dunk by Tatum.
Well, if he gets near the cup, Jason Tatum will leave, no doubt. Woohoo!
Hunter, the pass to Capella. Second chance shot. Gordon Hayward comes up with the rebound.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Smart's checked in for Gordon Hayward. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Reddish, he's checked in for Kevin Huerter. Now here's Walker. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Tice. The shot that time, not on target. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
Oh, nice to see a power forward like Collins throw it down. We know he can hit a three, but go with the easy hoop.
Tatum against Collins. Tatum kicks to Smart. Offensive rebound. Here's Tice. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Tice has got his third basket of the night.
Well, you love the persistence on the offensive glass. All about effort right now.
Here's Hunter. Some solid defense from Brown. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Hawks lead by 4. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And for the Hawks guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
On the court right now for the Hawks. Bembry out there with Teague. Then it's Reddish. Then it's Jones. And it's Dedmon in at the 5 spot.
Yeah, they are really starting to push it now.
Wanamaker looking over the floor. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Here's Jones. Buries it down low. Jones has got the lead up to 6 now for the Hawks. Hey, Greg, if you could coach one team right now, who would it be?
That's a tough one. Clippers, Lakers, Bucks. You know what? I would probably go Lakers or Bucks because you would have an opportunity to coach someone who arguably might be considered the best to ever play the game. Because I think Giannis is trending in that direction, and LeBron obviously already is.
How about a guy like Kemba Walker and coaching the Celtics, having him to do what you want to do on the floor?
Oh, he'd be brilliant, and
yeah.
Kemba, one of the most underrated leaders in our game. Great human being.
The Celtics making a switch here. Williams is checked in. And Brown throws it down hard.
Well, this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
Right side Teague. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Cantor, the pass to Wanamaker. In the corner, Smart with it. Here's Cantor. Atlanta with the rebound.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Teague can't hit. And so it's Williams who brings it up for Boston. 6-point game.
I tell you, when Brown is running like that, it's hard to stop him. This guy is superb at beating defenders up the floor.
Here's Teague. No good that time. Williams with the defensive effort. And the call will be against Jeff Teague. That is his first foul of the game. The Celtics making a switch here. Hayward's checked in. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for the Hawks. Here's Wanamaker. In the corner, Smart with it. Celtics passing it around. Picked away. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Here's Fernando. Doesn't go for him. Celtics trail by 4. Here's Hayward. And there's the rebound by Dedmon. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
And hammering down the two-hand slam. It's Smart with the drive. Cantor kicks to Hayward. Hayward with the stuff.
Well, Gordon Hayward, not just a jump shooter. This guy will get to the cup.
And always a solid rebounder. Hayward took it to a whole new level last year.
He certainly did, Greg. This guy was up at 6.5 rebounds per game, easily a career high, and consider he did it at both ends. And to me, that's the versatility that this guy brings that helps you succeed. He doesn't have to be your leading scorer to impact winning.
Here's Cantor. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
I love how hard Enes Kanter plays on the offensive end. Go ahead and finish through that contact.
Here's Herter. He's got 6. Nice D from Williams. Smart passes to Hayward. And Hayward with the stuff.
No, don't you love how unselfish Marcus Smart is? Sees the open man, whips the pass over in just the right amount of space.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Daniel Tice is checked in for Enes Kanter. Williams comes in for Robert Williams. Tatum, he's checked in for Smart. And it's Kemba Walker in for Brad Wanamaker. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Jones checked in for Dwayne Dedmon. Collins comes in for Bruno Fernando. Hunter's checked in for Reddish. Young is subbed in for Bembry. To the middle, here's Jones. It's rebounded by Tice. The Celtics with the lead. Guys, a potent offense right now.
You know what, guys? And they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Taken away by Williams. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Tatum leading the charge.
Running it down their throats. 3 straight baskets there in transition.
The Hawks trail by 5. Young with the ball. Pass to Herter. To halt the run, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
And the first one at the line is good. Both teams will make substitutions. So he gets them both. Just 4 seconds left in the first half. That one doesn't drop. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. It's the Celtics up 3. Time.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good. Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. They only had a couple of rough stretches, and that.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
Oh, his power is unbelievable. An intimidating force when he's at his best.
Brown and Hayward, they're the wings. Daniel Tice out there with Tatum. And it's Walker in at the 1. That's the Boston 5. Here's Brown. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Clint Capella. Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious. You know, he played point guard technically for the first time last season, but he's always been a floor general. You look at a young man like Ja Morant, and he's been on the attack since day one when he hit the league. And there's so many more of those guys that are having an impact, understanding the value of that lead guard position. It is fun to watch.
It is so fun to watch, I agree. And so Young nails them both.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work, and it pays dividends.
And Walker kicks to Hayward. And he banks in the layup. Hayward's got the lead up to 7 now for the Celtics.
We know this about Gordon Hayward. He can score from 3, he can get to the mid-range, and he can score if you allow him that kind of interior position.
And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Jeff Teague, he's checked in for Kevin Huerter. Here's Young, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Outside Teague, 4 on the shot clock. Cowens finds Capella. Young for 3, hits the three-point bomb. Young's got 5 points now this quarter.
The most lethal part of Young's game, his outside shot is often on the money.
Hayward looking around. Steps back and shoots. And it's Jeff Teague with the rebound. And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Tips it up. Great positioning on the putback. Hunter's got his first bucket in this one.
And one thing about Hunter, it never gives up. You can see the focus and energy that he plays with on every possession.
Shot's good by Walker.
And you can tell the defender not anticipating the step back. He was headed in the opposite direction.
It's stolen by Brown. And here comes Hayward, leading the fast break. And Hayward with the stuff.
How about the burst of speed and transition by Gordon Hayward? Great at getting one step ahead of the opposition.
Teague gets to Capella. Oh, and the jam by Capella.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. It's stolen by Capella. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Here's Young. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, just never easy trying to guard Young without fouling. He is great at finding ways to create these calls.
So Boston going with almost an entire new group. Enes Kanter's checked in for Daniel Tice. Williams comes in for Gordon Hayward. Marcus Smart's checked in for Brown. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Kemba Walker. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Jones checked in for Capella. Bruno Fernando comes in for John Collins. Reddish, he's checked in for Hunter. And it's Bembry in for Teague.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Well, many question the selection of Reddish in the draft. Pundits thought he had red flags. But Greg, he developed nicely over his first season in the league.
You know, Reddish caught up to the speed of the NBA, found his shot, and started to play with confidence. Sometimes it takes a little time for young guys to adjust.
Williams, he's checked in for Boston. Here's Fernando. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Good on the shot.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
The Hawks trail by 3. And Young kicks to Bembry. 1:32 left in the third quarter. Left side, Tatum. Here's Wanamaker. Tatum controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Celtics lead by 5.
When we are talking about Jason Tatum, we're talking about a 6'11" wingspan. This is why he's so effective coming up with second chance points.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
So for the Hawks, Wayne Dedmon comes in for Bruno Fernando. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Trae Young. Here's Tatum. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
The Hawks have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Williams with the block.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooting.
You want to talk about a perfect performance? He hasn't missed a shot all night. Incredible.
Dedmon with it. He's against Williams. Yep, it counts. Dedmon's got 6.
You know, one thing that has stood out tonight is his scoring. You know, he's kept attacking even when they've been trailing.
Tatum passes to Williams. Good, nice job down low. Williams has got the lead back up to 7 now for the Celtics.
You know, when Williams gets positioned inside, he just looks to dominate physically, and then he shows you the skill set on top of it.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game time, and it's slammed in by Williams.
What I really love about this kid, you know, Williams he's physical, he's explosive, and yes, he plays above the rim. He just brings that nastiness to the game. No question, he got bumped on that shot.
It's his first trip to the line.
And he hit his foul shots a season ago at about a 74% clip.
The first one falls.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And so Jones nails both of them. Celtics leading by 7. Walker the pass to Williams. Dedmon with the block. Here's Reddish. And Reddish with the slam.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Celtics lead by 5. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Dwayne Dedmon is out there with Clint Capella, and it's Teague in at the 1.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Here's Dedmon. Makes it off the glass.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses, understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Shot's good by Walker.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Hunter. And it's Hunter with the jam.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. Oh, and with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Here's Teague. Second shot opportunity. Dedmon's shot is off. And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for the Celtics. Brown kicks to Williams. Now here's Smart. He's covered closely. Williams finds Walker. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Williams has got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Herter. Guarded by Smart. Capella, the pass to Herter. Teague for 3. Unable to get that one.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
And another basket for Boston. Greg, as a young player, one of your mentors was Patrick Ewing. How valuable was that to have that kind of guy tutoring you, mentoring you as you were just getting in the NBA?
I tell you, he was the consummate professional and really an incredible leader by example. This guy spent an infinite amount of hours in the gym in the offseason honing his craft. First on the floor, last to leave it throughout his professional career. And that's something he had in common with all the truly greats who've ever played the game.
And it's Walker penetrating. He gets that one. Walker's got 12 points in just the second half.
Well, a big part of what Kemba Walker does that makes him dangerous, scoring off the move. How about that body control, guys?
A step-back shot here, and it falls over the rim and in. And now an 11-point Boston lead.
Well, this is what you're trying to do, put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Dedmon passes to Herter. And the dunk by Capella.
And how about his athleticism? For a big man, Capella is able to make plays above the rim.
Here's Walker. He's still up. Now he is 9 of 10.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
The closer Capella is, the more effective he becomes, showing off the nice touch there.
Passes it to Williams. Inside. Williams scanning the floor. And finished off by Brown.
It'd be nice if everybody took as much pride in his rebounding as he does.
You know what, Greg, he loves that part of the game, and it shows.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
Smart dishes to Walker. Nice ball movement by Boston. Launches it. Smart misses. The Hawks trail by 9. All going up court. Shot from 16. And it's Capella missing. Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
Williams finds Walker. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And it's the Hawks' ball. Herter passes to Capella. That shot off. Some solid defense from Brown. From deep three-point range. He can't get that one. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way.
Disappointing day for them. Let's see if they go down with a fight.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way.
Williams kicks to Brown. Here's the three. They get it again.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one, even early on.
for the land of the...
It's the NBA. Welcome to our now Golden State's starting five. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Green is up there with Chris, and it's Wiggins in at the small forward position. And for Boston, Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. And it's Tice in at the 5.
And given his style, it feels like Curry could play as long as he wants.
Why not? The thing you never lose is your jump shot. Plus, Steph, he can beat you with instinct, awareness, rather than relying on his explosive athleticism. And if his team keeps their offensive style of play, oh, he can play for forever.
And so it's Hayward with it. He'll bring it up for the Boston Suns. And slam dunk by Tatum.
And you see Tatum using that insane reach on the catch. I mean, he can go get it.
They double team Curry. Passes it to Thompson. Green kicks to Thompson. Here's Curry with the 3. Jaylen Brown with the rebound.
Not how you want to start the game. 4 straight misses. I'd like to see some better ball movement from them.
And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's his first foul. Warriors have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. Curry fires from way outside.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Brown, the pass to Walker. Back to Brown. The baseline J off the mark.
I thought that one was going to go down. The mid-range jumpers, oh, man, that's usually a bunny with the D playing soft like that. No, they've tailored their offense around him. And let me tell you, he loves playing in this system.
For Boston, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Walker looking for an opening. Steps back and fires. The Warriors pull it in.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Wiggins kicks to Curry. That one misses. Now the Celtics take it the other way.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target. And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Walker with a clean look. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Oh, what incredible precision. Brown cutting the D to pieces with his passing.
Here's Curry. Banked in off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Deflects the pass. The kick out to Brown. Tice trying to break free. Shot's good by Walker. Greg, you and I have talked about how the NBA Finals used to be tape delayed. What's the value of fans getting to see the broadcast live now as opposed to tape delayed as it was back in the 70s?
Isn't that weird to even think that that's the case?
I know it.
You know, I think, Kev, that the fans, they just feel more connected to their favorite teams, the end players. It creates more anxiety, right? Because nowadays there's nothing that can happen that you don't know about it, whether you see it or not. So live sports, especially the NBA Finals, the anticipation, that anxiety that we talked about, man, I'm still a fan to this day in a different way. So I can only imagine when you have a personal vested interest in the team, what that's got to feel like.
Edge of your seat, you're right.
Wow, wonderful court awareness that time. You can count on Walker to find the open man.
To the inside, it's stolen by Tice. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. And Brown throws it down hard.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
Curry gets the bucket. Curry's got his second bucket of the game to go.
With that now, only 2 of 7 to start the game. Not the start he was hoping for.
Walker the pass to Tatum. Walker goes in, goes up and lays it nice and easy. Walker's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
To the middle. Outside for Curry. Drills it from outside.
he's used to creating for himself. But this time, Curry is a great decoy. I mean, he's the recipient of a good pass. I mean, that's great teamwork.
Now, here's Walker. He has 6. Here's Tice. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got 3 assists in the game.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Outside for Curry. On the wing, Thompson. From outside, off the mark. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Brown jams it in.
You can't teach that. Brown just showing off his incredible dunking ability.
Curry outside. Drills the three-pointer. Curry's got 10 points.
Love the play there on the inbound. The defense lost contact with him, and he knocks down the triple.
And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Boston. So, Greg, as you know, we asked Steph Curry, a great self-motivator.
Oh, my wife, for sure. No.
Sounds like he's got a good team, both at home and right here in front of us.
Steph has already put up a Hall of Fame career, but you can tell he doesn't feel anywhere near being done.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And the Celtics guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Oh, yeah. Love the ball movement so far. Everything clicking at the offensive end.
So on the floor for Golden State to begin the second quarter. Looney out there with Eric Pascal. Then it's Andrew Wiggins, and it's Poole in at the point. Here's Toscano. Lays it up and banks it in. Toscano's got his first 2 points.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen, defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
It's good from long range.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement. And when talking about Tatum, it's hard not to think back to 2017 when Danny Ainge traded back to 3, essentially choosing him over Markelle Fultz.
Yeah, and now Fultz is starting to pick it up a little bit, though. Watch him. He's going to be dynamic. But you're right. Certain deals can define a franchise. And Ainge, he's unafraid to take chances.
Now here's Tatum. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Cantor kicks to Smart. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here's Wiggins, and Wiggins throws it down.
You're taking it to the D. When Wiggins is forcing the issue, he shows why he went first overall.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first. Boston making some changes. Robert Williams, he's checked in for Jason Tatum. And it's Williams in for Jaylen Brown. And the Warriors also making a change. Smailagic is checked in. Here's Wanamaker. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Smailagic. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
An unselfish wing who continues to evolve as a playmaker. Wiggins shows he's more than just a scorer.
Inside, here's Cantor. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Cantor's got his first basket of the night.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Smailagic passes to Wiggins. That one drops for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Wanamaker the pass to Cantor. Back to Wanamaker. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Celtics lead by 9.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Oh, the power on that throwdown.
Wow. Oh, power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Here's Wanamaker, and he comes up with the deuce. Wanamaker's got his second basket of the night.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Pass to Toscano. Wiggins against Smart. Kept alive. Smailagic. Another shot. Smailagic. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Pass to Canner. Back to Wanamaker. Outside Williams. Celtics passing it around. Stolen. There's the pass to Pascal. Got a hand on it.
We don't talk much about his defense. I mean, Cantor has been much maligned for his work at that end. But he's been making a better effort.
Golden State needs to get off a shot. Clock at 2. No good on the 3. Celtics leading by 7. Smart dishes to Williams. Good on the shot. Williams has got his first basket.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Wiggins drawn the double team. Passes to Toscano. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. The Warriors shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
Tice finds Tatum. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Refusing to let the defender alter his shot. Tatum's focus and drive, it's what helps him finish hard shots.
Now here's Curry. 10 points for him. Hits the three-point bomb. 17 seconds left to play here in the half.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, no need to rush right here. Let the clock run a little, then execute your offense.
And Walker, the definition of a creative finisher. No foul, no problem.
Curry outside, and that would have counted, but his shot was off. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. There was no stopping Jason Tatum in the first half. He had 12 points. And that...
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
Brown and Hayward, they're the wing. Daniel Tice out there with Tatum, and it's Walker in a point. It's the group for Brad Stevens getting going here in the second half. Now here's Green. On the wing, Thompson. Back to Green. Down low. Chris kicks to Curry. And the 3 off target.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. It's a 10-point game.
And a move Hayward perfected last season, coming to a full stop in the lane and hitting that little short jumper.
Yeah, Greg. I mean, he'd stop and defenders would just keep going. Every player uses different tactics to create separation. For Hayward, that became his go-to move off the bounce. Oh, man, as good of a shooter as he is, it drives him crazy to miss a wide-open 3 like that.
Launches a 3. Nailed from three-point land. Curry's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Warriors. Brown the pass to Tatum. Brown kicks to Hayward. Back to Brown. Takes it off the glass. Brown's got 8 points.
This system is set up perfectly for him today. I mean, it's allowing him to find a lot of good shots.
And taken away by Brown. And Hayward with a clear path to the hoop. Throws up. And Hayward with the stuff.
Look at him turn on the Jets. I mean, Hayward is adept at finding the right spot in transition.
Brown against Thompson. And Green now, top of the key. Outside Curry. His three-pointers off the mark.
It might take them a little while to find their stride here in the second half. Only 1 for 4 so far. They just need to calm down, play their game.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Here's Green. Kemba Walker making his last shot. Fires top of the key. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night. Hey, Greg, you played in a different era of NBA defense. When you look at how defense is played now in the league, how do you feel about it?
You know, Kevin, I think the introduction of the zone, by and large, has been great. You get a lot more switching, and I think it brings more skill into the game. Don't get me wrong. I do miss the physicality that we had back in the 90s, but I tell you what, right now, my body wishes I had the opportunity to play in this era.
I bet it does. .135 left to play in the third. Here's Curry with the three. Another three for Golden State.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
And Walker kicks to Hayward. Walker against Curry. And the shot is good. Walker's got 8 here in the quarter.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Thompson passes to Chris. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
I like seeing that kind of sharp passing. Thompson making sure they get the best shot possible.
Brown outside. Takes the three. It's rebounded by Golden State, and Kemba Walker is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And a new group in for the Celtics. Robert Williams, he's checked in for Daniel Tice. Williams comes in for Tatum. Marcus Smart's checked in for Gordon Hayward. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Walker. And the Celtics with possession here after the missed three from Stephen Curry. To the paint. Pass to Smilagic. From deep. That's it, and the Celtic lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Stephen Curry.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Good on the bucket. Wanamaker's got his third basket of the night. Warriors have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Curry outside. No good on the shot. Here's Brown. And Looney sends it back.
No easy shots when Looney's on you. That's 7'4" wingspan.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
And both free throws good for Curry.
Oh, not many players with a more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. With the steal. And so it's the Boston Celtics holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
This is the versatility you need to play in today's game. 2 guards have to be able to make plays for others.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. A moment now to reset the lineups brought to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. Setting the floor for the Warriors. They've got Curry. Also Eric Pascal out there. And it's Smilagic in at the 4 slot. Smart, wide open. He fires. They get it back. Wanamaker the pass to Cantor. Celtics passing it around. Williams dishes to Cantor. Lays it up off the glass.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Right side Curry. Pascal kicks to Curry. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
On the wing, Williams. Shoots the 3. With the putback. And Cantor able to finish. Cantor's got 4 this quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Pascal. And slam dunk by Pascal. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And Kemba Walker is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Tatum, he's checked in for Boston. Wiggins is checked in for the Warriors. Pascal, the pass to Curry. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Celtics leading by 12. Here's Walker. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
You can't shake.
And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Back to Thompson. Wiggins kicks to Thompson. He dishes it to Green. Curry on the wing. Hands it from downtown. Curry's got 14 points now in the 2nd half.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and they aren't just chucking up anything. I mean, they're doing a great job of creating quality looks.
Tatum looking around. Green with the block.
And there's the standout Green. Again, excellent at utilizing his length to turn away shots.
Brown is checked in for Smart. And stolen by Wiggins. Here's Curry. He gets it in there. Curry's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Tice, no good.
Well, that's one of the few times they'll get away with leaving him that wide open.
Out to Chris. Takes a 3. Curry can't get it to go. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
And slam dunk by Tatum.
And how about at the communication between teammates on that alley-oop.
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Outside, Green. Back to Curry. Beyond the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Curry's got 32 points in the game.
This is where Curry does historical damage. I mean, prolific and efficient from range.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Celtics.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Kemba Walker.
He was everywhere defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Cantor checked in for Daniel Tice. Jimmy Ojale comes in for Gordon Hayward. Green, he's checked in for Jaylen Brown. And Langford subbed in for Walker.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Green kicks to Langford. And Langford with the stop.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
That's the dagger. You could tell they wanted that one. I know that seals the deal.
And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. At one point, they led by 16. Cantor finds Tatum. Off target from outside. Here's Looney. Shoots over Cantor. And the miss.
Nice contest by Cantor. This is a portion of his game he's improved on. Effort on D.
And so